What's up, Coaster Demons? This is my top 15 bucket list roller coasters. Number 15 is Maverick at Cedar Point. This ride looks awesome from the beginning to start. It has some great looking launches, some great bank turns, the inversions look awesome, and this ride just looks intense. The part over the water looks like it's an awesome part of the ride. That vertical drop looks like it's fun, and I love how it has that launch to lift type thing. This is an intimate blitz coaster at Cedar Point, my top bucket list park. I will make sure to head out to Cedar Point one day to ride this ride because this looks like it's a sick ride and most certainly will make my top 10 favorite coasters I've ridden. Number 14 is Leviathan at Canada's Wonderland. This ride looks awesome. I'm very excited to check this ride out one day. I might be hitting up Canada's Wonderland this year. This is a ride I'm very excited to ride if I do. And this most likely will make my top 5. I don't know why, but Leviathan just looks like a great ride for me. I'm very excited to hit Leviathan one day. This looks like a great ride, and it looks similar to Fury 325. It looks like it has some good air times, and it looks like it's just going to be a really fun ride. So I'm very excited to ride Leviathan one day when I'm able to get on it. Hopefully, that will be soon. Number 13 is Formula Rossa at Ferrari Land. This ride looks amazing. It looks like it's a very long ride, and it is also the fastest roller coaster in the world. As you know, I love hydraulic launch roller coasters, and this ride is no exception, it looks like. This ride looks like it provides great airtime, a very fast and smooth ride, and it looks like it provides a very long ride. And that's pretty cool for a launch coaster that goes that fast. And Formula Rossa has always been a ride on my wish list, so hopefully one day I'll be able to head out and ride it. Number 12 is Kärinen. This ride looks awesome. It's a hypercoaster, surprisingly, and I didn't know it was. I thought this was just like a 100-foot looping coaster. The inversion on this ride looks absolutely awesome. This ride looks like a fun, enjoyable, and very intense coaster. I really hope to hit this ride one day, and this is most likely a ride I'm going to try and hit in the future. Let's see if I can get out there to ride. However, most likely one day I will. Next up is, at number 11 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shell Razor Coaster. This is a Kona Takabisha and is at one of my home parks, American Dream Mall, Nickelodeon Universe. Six Flags Great Adventure is my home park. But this is also close by. This ride looks awesome. I can't wait to ride this ride. I love roller coasters, and this ride is most likely going to make my top 10 favorite roller coasters. I'm very excited to check out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shell Razor when it opens. And that vertical drop looks sick and must provide tons of hang time. I also like how there's another roller coaster wrapping around it. That's a very unique idea that we really haven't seen with any other roller coasters. Number 10 is DC Rivals Hypercoaster. This ride looks awesome from start to finish. This ride reminds me of Expedition G-Force at Holiday Park. The way this ride looks is awesome. I love the vertical drop, and I love how the airtime hills look. This ride is made by Mach Rides, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of these made in America yet. I love how it has that non-inverting inversion. That makes this hypercoaster very unique from others. I love how it has weapons, and I actually like the color scheme a lot. It's very unique, and the theming is also quite unique too. DC Rivals Hypercoaster looks like it's an awesome ride, and I can't wait to ride it one day. Number 9 is Lightning Rod at Dollywood. This ride looks awesome. From the Trick Tack Double Down to that awesome last element, this ride looks great. Unfortunately, Lightning Rod breaks down a lot, so hopefully it will not be broken down when I go to Dollywood. Unfortunately, it probably will be broken down, but let's just hope for the best. Lightning Rod looks like an awesome ride. I'm surprised we haven't seen any other launch winning coasters, probably because how much Lightning Rod breaks down, which is unfortunate. Lightning Rod is definitely one I want to check out one day. That is why it is ranked number 9, and this would probably definitely make my top 5 favorite roller coasters. Number 8 is Iron Rattler. This ride looks awesome. It has always been one of my favorite looking RMCs. I am very excited to check this out one day. I was supposed to hit Six Flags Fiesta Texas this year, however, those plans are not going to work out, unfortunately. However, in the future, I will definitely be going to Six Flags Fiesta Texas to check out this absolutely amazing looking RMC. That dive off the quarry wall looks awesome. And this ride looks great with the quarry wall. I love how it goes on the quarry wall. That's a really cool element. And that is why Iron Rattler is one of my top ranked RMCs. Number 7 is X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Now you're probably all wondering, what? X2 at number 7? Please tell me Twisted Colossus is on this list. Well, guys, no, Twisted Colossus is not on this. X2 actually was doing my number 1 bucket list roadster a long time ago. But then many others came out, and that's why I dropped down to number 7. X2 looks like an amazing coaster, and I can't wait to ride this one day. I'll be hitting Six Flags Magic Mountain in 2020. I can't wait to go there and check out this awesome and sick roller coaster. It just looks like an amazing ride, and Six Flags Magic Mountain is blessed to have this roller coaster. Unfortunately, this made Arrow bankrupt, but it's still a great ride. Number 6 is Huagi, I think that's what it's called, at Nashishima Spaland. This ride looks awesome. It looks like one of the best RMCs out there. I just love the way this ride looks. It looks like a fun, intense, and unique ride. After watching the POVs, this ride definitely looks awesome. And a ride I'm definitely going to have to check out one day. When I get older, I'm definitely going to head down to Nashishima Spaland and check out this awesome RMC. Hagugi, I think that's how you pronounce it, stands for Great Whale, just to let you know. This ride looks pretty awesome, and I'm very excited to check it out one day. Tell me if you guys want to ride Huagi one day. And that is why it is number 6. Number 5 is the Walibi Belgium Mega Coaster. This ride looks awesome and might even be the best roller coaster in the world when it opens up. It just looks like a very unique ride and has a very unique element. It also has the most airtime elements in the world, supposedly, when it's going to open. I'm very excited to check this out, and I'll be heading to Europe when I get older, definitely to check this ride out. I'm very excited to check out this one-of-a-kind mega coaster at Walibi Belgium. That is why it is number 5 on this list. Number 4 is the Park Asterix Multi-Launch Coaster. I've been waiting for a roller coaster like this forever. Unfortunately, it's going to Europe, but still, this ride looks awesome, and I'm very excited to check it out one day. This ride looks like it could be a very fun and enjoyable ride. And that pre-drop thing, like a dive coaster, looks awesome. The airtime elements on this ride look absolutely amazing. That is why it's number 4, actually. Just because the way this ride looks, it's absolutely stunning looking. And I'm definitely heading to Europe, to this park, to check it out when I get older. No doubt about it, I will be heading out to Europe to ride this ride when I get older. No doubt about it. Number 3 is Intimidator 305 at Kings Dominion. Last year I wasn't able to ride this on my 2018 theme park trip due to it being closed. This year I'll be heading back to Kings Dominion to ride it. This ride looks awesome and it is known as the most intense roller coaster in the world. So I'm very excited to check this out. As you guys know, I love intense roller coasters, and Intimidator 305 looks like it definitely is an intense ride. From that drop, this ride looks massive when I saw it in person. And I'm very excited to check this out when I go back to Kings Dominion. This ride sure looks intimidating. And I'm very excited to check this out. Most likely this is going to be number 2 on my list. I think Fury 325 will still remain number 1 next year. But let's see. Number 2 is RMC Gwazi. This ride looks awesome. And I was thinking about either putting this or Steel Vengeance at number 1. But I think you all know what number 1 is after saying Steel Vengeance. This ride looks sick. I mean, look at this thing. From the Beyond Vertical Drop to that inversion right there, this ride looks awesome. Absolutely a masterpiece. Busch Gardens, you did well with this one. Busch Gardens is starting to look like they're starting to make a comeback with very good rides. And RMC Gwazi is no exception. This ride is either going to be named Uproar or Twisted Tiger, I heard. Let's find out what the name. I like the name Uproar better. But let's see what Busch Gardens comes up with. And of course, number 1 is Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point. Of course this was going to be number 1. I mean, look at this thing. This ride looks awesome. The airtime hills, that bent, whatever it's called, after that little airtime hill, from the inversions, from that vertical drop. This is everything you want in a roller coaster. This ride looks awesome. I'm so excited to check this out. And Cedar Fair did pretty well theming. This is one of my favorite roller coaster names of all time. I really like the way this ride looked. Can't wait to check it out one day when I go to Cedar Point. This is, of course, my number 1 bucket list roller coaster. Yes. This ride looks sick, and I'm very excited to run this one day. And we all know this is going to definitely be number 1 on my roller coaster list after riding this, probably. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to this video and comment down below if you agree with my list. As of now, Keep coasting on my coaster demons, and peace out.